just to impress other people around me. Because I have no reason to do that. It is a bad management. Give an account, he said, of what you've done with my possessions. Turn to Luke 16. I go to close on this. This is a good stuff. Tell your neighbor, I am going to come this. Tell your neighbor, I am glad to come this morning. Of course, this is afternoon already. Are you glad to come this morning? Are you happy hearing these things we are saying? Tell him, I am repenting on all my mismanagement. I am going home to clean up my room. Let's go to Luke chapter 16. Let's read it. It's a very important chapter. It's about management. Jesus said these words in verse 2. You cannot be a manager anymore. Verse 3. The manager said to himself, what shall I do now? What's my next step? What shall I do now? He asked himself a question. In other words, watch this. My master is taking away my job. Come on now. Read it. You will. It's okay, let's run. You get the stuff from the Bible. The word unemployment is in the Bible. That's what it is. This guy is fired. He don't have job anymore. Yes, God unemploys people when they mismanage. There are folks who lost their house. So we did our first retrenchment. Do you know how we come to that conclusion? People who always grumble on the job come first in the list. People who always come late come second on the job. People who answer phone during the working time come third on the list. People who read their Bible during working hour was also included. You don't know. The people are watching you, but they cannot just say, we don't want you anymore because you are complaining. No, they are looking for the next opportunity. And when the opportunity, they say, thank God, this time has arrived. We sent 165 people away in the January of 2016. And by July that same year, we did another set of retrenchment. Actually, we sent 250-something people away in the first one. The second was about 400 people. We get rid of all the people who have been looking for opportunity to sack. That's why, if you get a job, manage that job like your own business. That job is God training you to give you your own company. Are you hearing me? Because you have one life to live. I was not born and own a company. I work for somebody. If you are working in a company and you are convinced that if you leave this job, the people will not miss you, please go and ask them, what more can I do so that your value and your impact will be felt in the company? Because you are not doing yourself any favor, just sneaking around. They are waiting for the next opportunity, and you say, Satan has fired me. No, God fired you. Because he's sending you to a school of what you did not learn before so that you go and learn it. Amen. So, company looks for opportunity to do the things I'm telling you. So the company is happy that they get rid of all their dead roots at the same time. Listen to what he says. My master has taken my job And watch here, he says, I am not strong enough to dig. He knew he was lazy. In other words, I used to work in the office. Now I have to go and work in another company. My fingers aren't built for that. Withholding your skills because you mismanage. You never improve yourself and prepare for the rainy day. You got a job you don't even want, you don't even want because you mismanage it. In one hand, this is clearly stated in the Bible. If you don't manage that job, because as I explained to you, that tithe was God's training program to create the skill you need to use in your office. But while you are in that job, God is also training you so that you can deploy yourself later on in life. And then he says, I am ashamed